Quitting your job to start a business is one of the biggest life decisions you can make. It's exciting, nerve-wracking, and life-altering all at once. Some dream of it as the ultimate escape from the daily grind, a ticket to freedom, while others see it as a huge risk, wondering, what if it doesn't work out? The truth is, leaving the stability of a paycheck for the uncertainties of entrepreneurship isn't a decision to take lightly. It requires careful planning, self-awareness, and an honest look at your circumstances. Let's break this down and help you figure out if you're ready to make the leap, or if you should stick with your job a little longer. The first thing to consider is your why. Why do you want to leave your job to start a business? Is it because you hate your boss or feel unfulfilled at work? Or is it because you have a genuine business idea that excites you and could create real value for others? If your motivation is purely to escape a bad work environment, starting a business might not solve your problems. Entrepreneurship comes with its own challenges, uncertain income, long hours, and significant pressure. Make sure your why is rooted in passion for your idea, a desire to solve a problem, or a clear vision for what you want to build. Escaping dissatisfaction at work is not enough of a reason. Pursuing something meaningful is. Another key question is, are you financially ready? Starting a business requires money, whether it's for initial investments, running costs, or just supporting yourself while the business gets off the ground. Before you quit your job, ensure you have a financial safety net. Ideally, you should have at least 6 to 12 months worth of living expenses saved up. Why? Because businesses rarely become profitable overnight. For most entrepreneurs, it takes time, sometimes years, to see consistent returns. Having a cushion gives you the mental space to focus on building your business without panicking about how to pay your bills. And speaking of finances, what about your business itself? Have you validated your idea? It's easy to fall in love with an idea, but have you tested it in the real world? Do people actually want what you're offering, and are they willing to pay for it? Before quitting your job, start small. Build your business on the side while you're still employed. Use evenings, weekends, or any spare time to test your concept, get feedback, and generate early sales. This way, you'll know if your idea has legs before diving in headfirst. Remember, your job can fund your dream until your dream funds itself. Now, let's talk about timing. Is there ever a perfect time to quit your job and start a business? Honestly, probably not. There will always be reasons to hesitate, whether it's financial concerns, fear of failure, or personal responsibilities. That said, there are ways to assess if the time is right enough. For example, do you have fewer responsibilities right now, like no dependents or mortgage payments? Do you have a strong support system, whether it's a partner, family, or mentor, who can help you navigate this transition? Timing will never be perfect, but it can be better or worse depending on your circumstances. One mistake people make is thinking they have to go all in immediately. But there's another option. What if you started part-time? Many successful entrepreneurs began their businesses while holding down a full-time or part-time job. This strategy allows you to test your business idea, build a customer base, and grow revenue before you take the leap. It's not glamorous, and it will mean juggling multiple responsibilities, but it's a safer route. Once your side hustle starts making consistent income, enough to cover your basic needs, you'll know you're getting closer to full-time entrepreneurship. Of course, finances and timing are important, but so is your mindset. Entrepreneurship isn't for everyone, and that's okay. Ask yourself, are you comfortable with uncertainty? Can you handle rejection, failure, and setbacks without giving up? Starting a business requires resilience, adaptability, and the ability to learn quickly. If you're someone who thrives on structure, stability, and predictability, you may struggle with the chaotic nature of entrepreneurship. On the other hand, if you're resourceful, self-motivated, and willing to take calculated risks, you might just have what it takes. Another factor to consider is your skill set. Do you have the skills needed to run your business, or at least the willingness to learn them? Being good at your craft, whether it's baking, consulting, coding, etc., is only part of the equation. You'll also need to understand things like marketing, finance, customer service, and operations. If you're not ready to wear multiple hats or can't afford to hire help, take some time to develop these skills before diving in. Let's not forget about your network. One of the biggest advantages of staying in your job for a bit longer is the opportunity to build relationships that can support your future business. Your current colleagues, clients, and connections could become your first customers, mentors, or even investors. Use your time in your job wisely to nurture these relationships. When you do decide to leave, you'll have a network to lean on. And finally, let's talk about the worst-case scenario. What if you fail? This is the fear that stops so many people from starting a business. But here's the thing. Failure isn't the end of the road. In fact, it's often a stepping stone to success. Many successful entrepreneurs failed at their first, second, or even third attempts before finding their breakthrough. If your business doesn't work out, you can always go back to a job or pivot to a different idea. The key is to approach failure as a learning experience rather than a catastrophe. So, should you quit your job to start a business? The answer is, it depends. It depends on your financial situation, your readiness, your business idea, and your mindset. For some, the answer will be yes, you're ready to take the leap and commit fully to your dream. For others, the answer might be not yet, you need more time to save money, validate your idea, or build the skills you need. And for others, the answer might even be no, entrepreneurship isn't the right fit, and that's okay. Ultimately, the decision to quit your job and start a business is deeply personal. It's not about what society expects or what others are doing, it's about what's right for you. Take the time to weigh your options, plan carefully, and trust your instincts. And remember, success doesn't happen overnight, but with the right preparation and mindset, you'll be one step closer to turning your entrepreneurial dream into a reality.